me the entire time. So, you know, that tells me I can probably draw him off the rail, but because I'm having to drive so much from the hind end, it's that balance of draw versus drive. I'm having to drive a ton, but I don't want him to just drive away from me either. So right here, I'm going to see if I can bring him back off the rail. So here's where you get in front of his eye. So right now, I'm kind of getting his ear, but he's not wanting to come in at all. There he does. So I'm going to ask for a couple steps. Now let him switch sides. He hasn't left me yet, and he's a big horse, so it's a little bit harder for me to get around his hind end. So I really just want him to take a step forward. So see how he was stepping sideways, sideways, sideways? He wasn't coming up to me. Those last two steps, he was actually coming towards me instead of just stepping sideways around me. Okay? So there, he's going to leave. So I'm going to tap his butt here. Stay in front of his eye. Catch his attention. And then ask for him to come in. Do not switch sides. So there he softened without leaving me, so I'm going to try and get back up. Ignore all that stuff too. I mean, it's his way of playing and being expressive, but I mean, that's what a good Liberty horse does. If you let a horse run in an arena, it looks a heck of a lot cooler if they're hopping and bouncing and skipping than it does if they just run in like a duck. Like, you want them, that's the cool thing about Liberty, is you want them to express their personality. I mean, if he's being unsafe, like if he's running at me and he's picking me up way behind, then I'll run with him. But if he's just running and kicking and bucking, like, you know, if he's just having fun, that's what you want. So he's getting longer and longer, the period that he's letting me draw him in. But every time I lift the whip, like the Palomino on the bad side, he just wants to take off. Which, you know, if they've ever been lunged, it's kind of what we've taught them. So if he even just takes one step. So there, I took a step back, but then I waited for him. I don't want to keep backing unless he's connected. So the other thing too is if I could get him positioned on the rail, he can't turn and take off as easily too. So then I could, you know, be more, it would be easier for me to just take one step. Because right now, if I take one step, he has the potential to just go that way. Whereas if I have him pinched on the rail, he'd have to run through me. He doesn't seem like a horse that would really do that. So I'm going to just lightly step in front of him. Back this way. He thought about it more that time than he did the other time. So here is where, you know, you say you don't always reward him when they come in. Every time I make him give me more effort when he comes in before he gets the reward. There he just has it. Which is more. He thought at least 2 times about leaving me, if not 3. He positioned his body, he was going to leave, and he didn't. He decided to stay instead. So you want to take 2 steps because he needs room to turn in and then go the other way. Oh boy. And I actually kind of like that even when I asked him to stop, he actually found the position that I was wanting him to be in. So I definitely wouldn't stop him if he's going to do that. There he left, so I'm just going to tap his butt, put more pressure on him, and catch him on the fence over here. I'm going to keep my wall where it was and get him back up here.
Oh, scat.
We're not going to let him stop under.
Give me the ropes. Thank you.
There.
Oh, we got them in.
So it's kind of hard to prevent him from cutting across you because he's so tiny. So you're just going to have to make sure that you keep your hands down really low instead of having them up. Then we'll change direction.
Good boy, Scouty. Your mom's right there.
So right there, he sped up. So I didn't bring the whip all the way up to his butt because he said it was too much pressure. But he didn't leave me. So if he's going to give me signs, but being respectful about it, I'm going to take the pressure off and just let them get used to it first. So I'm just going to stay right where I'm at.
Pay attention. Yes. Stop.
So he too, I can probably start doing smaller and smaller circles here. I'll try and get away from that lead rope. Try it?
Oh, yeah. Go.
So right there you're walking at him and you're driving him away. So go ahead and get in front of him and back straight up. Nope, just back straight up. Lift your whip because you're asking him to go. There. Okay, now stop and pet him. You can just back up and go ahead and pet him. So make sure that you always kind of give him a precursor, say ho, and like kind of stop slowly instead of stopping so quick. The other thing, you want to make sure that he wants to stay connected with you first. So go ahead and try backing up again. Be aware of where your whip is. Lift it up. There. Okay, you can, if he turns away from you, you can touch him on the butt with it. So now try and bring him off the rail. So circle, a small circle in. Good. Push him around you just a little bit. Okay, now stop and pet him. So don't stop so suddenly. Stop a little softer. So you can go ahead and tap him on the butt with the whip. Get him back the direction you were going. There you go. Now step in front of his eye.
Get in front of him.
Now back up. Yep, get in front of him. Wave your whip. There. Now step in front of him. Don't run. So you want to back. If you're trying to get in front of him to draw him towards you, you should be going backwards. If you're trying to drive him the other direction, like right now, you should go forwards. So now back. Start back. You can back this, just, you know, start backing towards where he's going. Use your whip a little bit. Okay, now back with him. Back with him. Okay, now stop and pet him.
Whoa.
Much better.
Good boy. He's used to her lunging him.
Yeah. Okay, now go ahead and back up. So bring your whip up to him slowly. There. Okay, now do a small circle. Good, now stop and pet him. Backwards, backwards, backwards. Step to the right. Or your left. Now walk away, and then use your whip to catch him on the other side. There you go. We'll do that one more time. So this time you'll step to the right. So start backing, step to the right, bring your whip around. A little bit better. But you need to make sure that you're stepping away from him when you do your direction change, so he has room to come into you. So do it one more time. I think this one's like the best one at Liberty so far. There you go. So instead of you walking around him, use your whip and catch his nose. Okay. So, yep, go ahead and use your whip and just get it parallel to his body on that side. Nope, where you were. Because you wanted to be on the other side. Wait. Yep. There you go. Now back up, back up, back up, back towards the center so he has room to turn around. Okay, now change directions, but use your whip to catch him, not your body. There. So you're trying to get your body where your whip needs to be. Now stop and pet him. Good boy. Back a smaller circle if you need to. It can be slower. The smaller circle usually happens when you stop. There you go. Now ask her to stop. Good.
We want her to turn and face me like that with her stop?
We'll ignore it. It should go away eventually. I mean, the more they understand what you want, if you lunge and stuff, and normally they turn and come into you when you say ho. I mean, it should go away. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Bella, yeah. Good memory. Oh my gosh. But I get motion sickness anyway, and I can't ride in the car. I have to drive it.
So I'm just tapping her on the butt. She turns and softens towards me. She thinks about me. Right there, she's turning away. Just tap her there. She looks in. I'm going to just quit. And I'm not using lead hooks. Right there, she looks away. Just tap, tap, tap. There she comes in, so I'll quit. Huh?
You hold your lead rope still. I need to do that.
Yeah.
Instead of having it's hard to not. You're telling me, huh?
Right there, she looks away. I wasn't going to tap her, but then she stopped. So I'll tap until she comes back. Then I'll switch directions on her. So she's looking away, but she's keeping her circle position right where I want it to be. So if she starts to drift out, like right there, I'll just tap her. Her head comes back, I'll take the pressure off. Might change directions again. But I don't want to be pulling her with the lead. So right there, I just lifted my hand to keep her from coming off. But I saw she wanted to.
She's mounted.
A trot here. Trot.
It was a whole farm rescue. It was a Tennessee Walker Ranch. They rescued all 47 of the horses that were on.
Girl.
That was Texas. She was
But if you can stay with me to do it, I don't care. gonna take out, do you lunge him a lot?
If you want
I'm
to do
gonna
it.
try and see how I kind of brought the whip closer to his belly. And he's like, oh wait, and he kind of moved away from it and turned to me. So I'll reward that.
Yeah.
And then see if I can get him to walk off without leaving me. So I'll raise the whip a little bit less since he's sensitive.
No more.
Raise it more. He took off.
Eat it.
Lower it just a little bit. He's staying with me. Raise it. Raise it. Lower it. See if I can keep my body down. Raise.
She's alone. Hey.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start kind of backing up really hard on that corner.
Yeah. He really likes
Because I know right there is where he needs to double barrel.
He wants some moves.
Unless my shoulder keeps turning. They should be fine at your shoulder. Stop again. Responded, so I'll give it a second. Out just a little bit. Now I'm going to ask for a faster walk. A little faster, but I want her close. See how she's not bouncing back and forth between the rail and my whip anymore. She's kind of looking for me. I'll maybe ask her to trot on this side first. So there, I kind of caught her by surprise, but she thought about it, stayed with me, and then decided to stay with me there. Feet up to walk.
She's not going to be able to fit in that at all. No, I'm not.
What? I'll try that on the other side. I'll take some
Light.
So catch your eye. And turn it back up.
I'm getting into now, kid.
I lost her trot. Wave it first. Touch her with it. A little more. There, she's still not soft to me yet. So we're gonna make her keep going. She's thinking about it. See, every time she turns to me, she wants to stop. We're gonna go. So she at least doesn't stop forward motion.
You're going, kid.
When she faces me.
You're going. You're going.
I'm gonna try and use the rail a little bit. So wait till she softens.
No, you don't need to hook that. Eat it.
There she's trotting.
Okay,
Wait.
Noodles.
So wait. So I'm going to increase my halter pressure. or like here, and then he'll catch, for him to catch up.
Okay.
Okay. Whip up. There you go. There you go. So now if you want to back a smaller circle, that's fine. You just have to go slower and let him catch up to that shoulder.
Gotcha.
Or you go slower, he maintains the speed, or you can ask him for more speed. Just tap him on the butt if you need to. There you go.
Yeah.
You back a smaller circle and ask him to come up. Good. To think about. So now go ahead and do a direction change if you need a break from trotting.
Okay, because I went to take a trot step and I saw him flinch. You step right into it as soon as I did.
Good. Now you back a smaller circle and smaller circle. He's staying connected with you. He's not leaving you, so he can do those smaller circles.
You guys go right into a lifting position.
There you go.
I know round.
Stop and pet him. He needs some reassurance. Very, very good.
Sweet. Fun.
You do the other side. Boy. So a little bit too much ask there. You could have raised the whip and just lifted it towards his butt and he would have won.
Okay, so
He doesn't need a flick.
straight in front.
Now catch his eye with the whip. Good. Now watch your corner. You're going to have to back really hard so you don't cut him off. There you go. I guess when I mean back really hard, that means turn really tight going back. It's a hard corner. There, ask him to come up just a little bit. Get your whip closer. There. Ask him up farther. There. Almost.
Oh God, I agree.
You want to take his lead rope off?
I don't think he needed it.
You're trying to get to his hip.
Yes.
Keep your whip up though while you're backing. There you go. Good. You can lower it
Hold
just
his body.
a little bit if you want.
I agree. I think
Yep.
that'd be great. But don't tell the HOA.
So now see if you can ask for a trot. So wiggle your whip. You might have to tap him with it.
It's a dog.
There. Don't walk forward. Don't walk forward. Good. Reward him. Reward him. So you were even walking at him and he still had enough draw that he kept coming to you even though you were walking at him. So pet him. Reward that and then we can try again. Does that make more sense? So this is when you're backing a 90. I don't want you backing a 90. I want you backing right here.
Okay.
Or like here, and then he'll catch, for him to catch up.
Okay.
Okay. Whip up. There you go. There you go. So now if you want to back a smaller circle, that's fine. You just have to go slower and let him catch up to that shoulder.
Gotcha.
Or you go slower, he maintains the speed, or you can ask him for more speed. Just tap him on the butt if you need to. There you go.
Yeah.
You back a smaller circle and ask him to come up. Good.
It's right. You're like not
There's
focusing.
lots of parts to think about. So now go ahead and do a direction change if you need a break from trotting.
Okay, because I went to take a trot step and I saw him flinch. You step right into it as soon as I did.
Good. Now you back a smaller circle and smaller circle. He's staying connected with you. He's not leaving you, so he can do those smaller circles.
You guys go right into a lifting position.
There you go.
I know round.
Stop and pet him. He needs some reassurance. Very, very good.
Sweet.
So wave the whip. Now I bring my arm up. Tell him to trot around me. Around me. Change directions.
Yeah.
So I left a big enough pocket so that had he chose to trot, he would have still had enough room to get around. But it was actually too much and he became disconnected. So, get him back, wait for him, back up. I'm going to wait till he gets a little bit closer and I'll when you go from backing is draw, 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 I turn and I walk with him. Now I'm driving. So I drive, and now I can go to the